welcome back to another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel.
I'm Deswayne.
You couldn't even let me finish getting my name out before you just...
You did. They heard you.
I know, you were just right on top of it. Usually there's like Oh, dude. Got something to tell you. What?
You just call me dude?
Bro. Is that better?
Sorry, I've never heard you call me dude before.
Because you're not usually dude
I'm
worthy.
a dude. She's a dude. Do you know that song?
Why would I know such a stupid
It's from
song?
a movie called Good Burger. If you know, you know. She don't know.
Anyways, so last week I get a DM on Instagram from someone I don't know.
Okay.
She's like, hey, I know this may seem really weird.
It is.
But I think our moms are sisters.
Get the flying fucking... Sorry, I'm... Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Woo.
Yeah. So she's like...
Time out. First thing you did when you read that.
I think out loud. I was like, what? Like audibly.
Did you
just
reply
like,
immediately?
No.
You went to your mom first.
Duh.
Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure. I would have replied first, then gone to my mom. But go ahead.
Are you still talking to your mom or still not talking to your mom?
Why would I speak to that lady?
Because you need to build a bridge and get over it, you know?
No, I would understand once she takes accountability and comes to me and says, you know what? But you know what? She knows what she did was wrong. We're not going into this.
Anyways, so years ago, I had done my 23andMe.
Yes.
And I also had my mom do it. Only because, like, obviously we would share some of the same,
so
like, ancestry and stuff.
Yeah.
But obviously mine is different. I have my dad's side. So it was like, it's just like better to just do her own. I guess it looks like maybe it was a month or two ago. We, I guess my cousin
did it.
Yeah. But I don't check 23andMe often, and I don't think I have their email alerts on, so I didn't see that like I had new matches. Actually, it wasn't just her. I have another cousin in Jamaica, who
Stay away.
Huh? I'm pretty sure this person is still in Jamaica, but yeah. Anyways, that's not what we were talking about. But yeah, so she was like, yeah, I think our moms are sisters. Like, if you guys care to talk, like, get back to me. From London, England. Yeah. So, it's been super crazy, but like, obviously the DNA is there, but like we also compared stories and like, it's legit.
It's legit, yep.
My mom has 2 little sisters and I have 4 cousins.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. And it's not even like, second and third, fourth
it's like
cousins.
Legit cousins.
First. They're all legit. If it's
I know. Twice removed.
Yeah. No, they're my first cousins. And they're like around my age, which is weird because I
have no idea about them. Sorry, I love to try and finish your sentence.
Well, no. So, yeah, don't. Please. No, I'm saying most of my family... especially on my mom's side, is not around my age. So, like, my cousins, I grew up calling them aunt and uncle because of the age difference. So, it's cool to, like, have cousins my age. So, like, the last, week, we've been talking, comparing stories, pictures.
Are you going to show me her?
Yes. So, I can't show everyone because I don't have permission, but I'll show you. So, this is my mom's dad.
Okay.
And this is her sister.
Okay.
And this is my mom, and this is also the dad. So we put these together because, like, my mom looks a lot like my dad when he was young, or her dad when she was younger, and then her sister looks like him when he was older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Every time I see this picture of your mom, she looks like, what's her name? From Fresh Prince.
Not Fresh Prince. It's from the Wayans brothers, Anna Marie Horsford.
There you go.
But not today.
No.
They don't look alike anymore, but like back in the day when she played the cop on the Wayans brothers,
when
she looked like my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day she could have played my mom in a movie. Yeah. So the reason we didn't know about these siblings is because my mom, well, when my mom was born, her father left her and her mom, my grandmother, when she was 6 months, and he moved to England. And my mom had some contact with his parents and stuff when she was young, but then, you know, they were older, they moved away, lost contact, and my mom never got to speak to him, never got to see a picture of him because her mother didn't have a picture.
So you're just getting this picture?
Yeah, our family sent us these pictures. My mom has never seen her dad before. I know. It's like weird.
So sad.
He's dead. He died in 2004. And it seems like he also was not very forthcoming with
information about
because
anything.
they had to find out about my mom through 23andMe, not from him.
Yeah.
But you know what made me it's funny because like everything I'm hearing, like my cousin and I are DMing, and like I'm going back to my mom with the information, and I remember she told me that, you know, her mom and her aunt, who is also my aunt, which is so weird, grew up and they were very close with their parents and our mutual grandfather, and like, you know, they were pretty close. And I remember like reading that and like my heart sank for my mom because I'm like, how fucked up is it that like he left her and like started a whole new life and a new family, new daughters, and like they had a close relationship until he passed away. And like my mom never even got so much as a hello. Like when he left, when she was 6 months, that was it. He never reached back out. So it was hard for me to tell my mom, and she was like, I remember like breaking the news very like delicately, and she's fine. She took it fine, but she's like, yeah, of course, like it hurts, but she's excited about
you getting to know them.
About her, for her too. Not just me.
Right. Because this is her sister.
Sisters, she's two. Yeah. And they're close in age. She's the oldest one, my mom, but they're all pretty close in age. I think one is the one I showed you is only 4 years younger than her. And the other one, I don't remember. But yeah, it's super cool. So I'm just like, oh my God, it's so weird. And you know, I feel like it's meant to be. I've known in my gut my whole life because you know how much I love a British accent. And now I am adjacent to the Brits. And they're from London.
It is in your blood.
Not really. But
it's close enough.
Close enough. Yeah. I mean, because like they're technically still all like Jamaican by descent. But like,
that's cute.
And like none of me is from England, but
they are.
Pip pip cheerio, bitch.
That's good. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it's super cool.
How old is this said cousin that reached out?
She is 3 years younger than me.
Okay, that's not, and she's the oldest of her siblings.
No, her older sister is 1 year older than me. So each aunt has 2 kids. So there's 2 and 2, and they're all kind of the same age. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I wish my life could do that. No.
I mean, technically you have popped up with new siblings.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
It's just funny that, like, these Jamaican men are always... Because, like, you went through it with, like, your dad having other kids that you found out about later in life. I went through it with my dad. My mom went through it. It's like that's like the pattern, unfortunately. And y'all wonder why I say I don't want to date a Jamaican man, even though I'm Jamaican. Why. It's like I love Jamaicans as a people, but as a partner, oh, sorry, you don't like that. As my man, I can't. I cannot. It's too stressful. I would be in an early grave.
It's not that bad, because I feel like, well, at least in
you're gonna say that because you are one.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm staying silent, because when you
part of the reason
you
why
and
is because I
like
know
to say
you.
These things, and I'm like,
Des, you are part of the reason I can say that so strongly.
But still, I don't like it. It's like when it's
I
like,
don't like it
it's
either.
Like when,
I wish
when
it wasn't
men say
so,
things
but
about women, you're like, I hear you, but like, come on, take it easy a little bit, please.
Now, let me set the record straight. I'm not saying that all Jamaican men abandon their children. I'm saying that there is a pattern where a lot of Jamaican men have children that they either don't know about or don't tell people about, like secret children.
Secrets.
Yeah. And they cheat and lie.
And what I don't like about all of it is that
in relationships, not like in life,
the mothers aren't like talking. Like, that's crazy to me. If I was your cousin's mom, I'm gonna say something, unless I don't know nothing.
No, she didn't know.
She didn't know that he just had a baby and then left. Not your cousin, your aunt. Your aunt didn't know.
You're saying, oh, my aunt's mom.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about her mom, but they didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean, because I know
I feel like she couldn't have known.
Of course, because for my sister, her mom knew, and her mom never told her nothing until Kat was out the bag. So to me, like,
that's a question I don't know.
Yeah, those are things that, like, I'm like, okay, yeah, we know these men ain't shit. I get it. But, you know, you can't egg him on by also not saying anything. Like, that's crazy.
Fair enough. I don't know if that's the case with not. This scenario. Yeah. I hope not either. I feel like he just wouldn't have told anybody.
That's crazy.
It was like a brand new life type of thing.
Yeah, I guess. Fresh start. You don't know me. I don't know you. I don't know nobody.
My mom was saying, like, back in the day, like, people didn't even, like, fly like that. So when he left Jamaica, he took a ship. And he was on, it was like a 21-day voyage. And I remember his grandparents were, I remember my mom telling me his grandparents were, like, worried, obviously, because he's at sea for 21 days. Like, did you make it safe? Like, what's going on? There weren't, like, cell phones back then. And if there were, it would have had to be for, like, rich people.
Not commoners.
Yeah, because, like, they couldn't afford, like, a camera. That's why my mom never had a picture of him. So we only got the picture from my cousins.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they only had the one of him. Too. No, they only had the one when he was older. Oh. And then she had to ask the other aunt, the youngest sister, and she had the one when he was younger. So
nothing in between.
Seems like they don't even have many pictures of him. Yeah. But I mean, the man is gone. I want to tell you his name. And the thing is, I knew his name, but, like, it slipped my mind.
Because out of sight, out of mind.
Right. I don't know this man from anywhere, but guess what this man's name is? And everyone who is an OG listener, y'all can guess along with Des.
What his name is?
Yeah.
Wesley?
No.
Oh.
Guess again.
I don't know.
I feel like Dora the Explorer, like, what is your guess?
You're so stupid.
No.
And what if somebody got it? See, you wouldn't even know.
I think somebody got it. Y'all, why would I tell you guys and Des, let me talk to this camera. Why would I tell you guys and Des to guess the name? What do all of us have in common? A name that we all have in common that all know if you're an OG. A before Des OG.
No.
My grandfather's name is Hugh.
No. That was my first guess when you said it, but I was like, no, Des, come on. No, it couldn't have been. That's not funny.
My grandfather's name is Hugh. May he rest in peace.
Well, then, if you don't know, please refer to any episode before a year ago.
No, more than a year now.
Yeah,
we're in August.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we're in August. Why do they think we're in April?
August is the 8th month. Like, we're almost done the year.
Jesus Christ. But anyways,
like a year and
how did you feel when you heard that? Like when she said his name and you're like, oh.
Well, here's the thing. I had known it, but it was kind of like you said, out of sight, out of mind. I knew it from before I met Hugh and like the Eugene, and then so you remember when. Also from 23andMe, we had that my mom has like a fourth cousin that looks a lot like him.
Yep.
That was a reminder. I'm like, so not only do we have someone that looks like you, like,
but my grandfather has your name.
Right. And it's weird. And I have like Wilson on both sides of the family. It's super weird. Our dads, my dad and Eugene's dad, are like very similar names. Not the same name, but very similar. Yeah. And I was like, you sure you're not my brother? No, we're not.
Can I see a picture of your cousin?
Yes. Des. No.
Whoa.
She has a boyfriend, and even so,
I'm just asking to see the comparisons.
No, you're being disgusting.
I want to see the comparisons.
They look like their mom. They don't look like me, if that's what you're trying to
No,
think.
I just want to compare. Like, do they look like family?
They look like each other.
They look like each other. And they're like a couple years apart.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Your mom's sister had a baby like right after her.
Well, around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, this is another picture of my aunt.
This is her mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Auntie, they're fire.
It's them and their mom.
All three. Oh. Mom is on the. It's the nose.
On the left. Yeah.
It's the nose.
Mm-hmm. Whereas my mom has their dad's nose.
Yeah.
I guess she gets her nose from her mom, my mom's sister, because they don't have the same nose. And this one. They're gorge.
They are.
Mm-hmm. With the British accent, they're gorgeous.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Top left.
Huh? Can you not turn it to the camera?
Oh, did I? I'm
Yes,
so
you
sorry.
did.
I am so sorry. That wasn't on purpose.
You literally
I'm so sorry.
This is why we can't have nice things. This is why I don't show you shit.
Oh, can I show you a video?
Sure.
Okay. You guys can listen to the video. You're not gonna see it. You can listen to it though.
But when you have a mother that does not even believe their own daughter right here, and it's a problem in the black community, because I'm voicing to you that your husband was inappropriate with me. And why do you not believe that?
You're lying. Quit lying.
I'm lying? Why am I finna lie to you about that?
You stay lying. Coming from my
Y'all,
child that
this has happened for years, y'all.
From my child.
I come in this.
Men in her bed.
Y'all see this?
Coming from my child is always.
You really taking up to know him for a long time. And it don't even matter.
This is really hard to tackle.
So, as you guys heard, there's she looks like she's in her 20s. She's on IG Live and she's just talking to everybody how, you know, for years, I guess when she was younger, her mom's husband, her stepdad, would sexually assault her. And the mom never believed her and blah, blah, blah. And she was just saying, you know, how hard it is to have a mother who doesn't believe you when these things happen. And it's crazy. My friend sent me this video. And at first, when I was younger, I used to think this was like one-off kind of thing. Like, this doesn't really happen. Mm. And the first time I've heard like an actual story of this happening, I was in grade 12. And there was this girl who just graduated. Fire. She was sexy. Anyways, obviously I wanted to sleep with her. Duh. So me and her on the phone, and I can't sleep with anybody that I don't know. I need to know things about you before I can sleep with you.
Oh, you had told this story.
I did? Okay,
on
great.
The podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I'm talking to her, she tells me that, you know, her dad used to sexually assault her and stuff like that, which I didn't know what to say because that's the first time I'm hearing it myself. And I'm like, that's crazy. And like, she's telling me her mom didn't believe her. And, you know, it's this whole thing. And as I got older, since then, it's like, hold on. This is really common.
Unfortunately.
And it's like, is the word disgusting? It so unfortunate. It's so like, just to have the one person who is supposed to be your caregiver, the one that believes
protect you,
doesn't believe you and is taking the side of their spouse. Now, I'm not saying that, you know.
Sometimes it's not even a spouse. Sometimes it's a ragamuffin
It's just you know what I'm saying? One that lives nowhere and nothing. And I'm not saying that every time this happens, it's true, because there are some cases where, you know, the child might be lying because they want attention or they just don't like the person or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, to be a parent and not do your investigating yourself, to not see certain things is crazy. Because if my child comes to me and that's the case, if I had a daughter, at no point in time will you two be left alone.
Any child.
I'm not going to no corner store.
What do you mean left alone? You're out of the house.
Like, I'm so confused on why.
Laws change.
Why these
police are called.
You see what I'm saying? The police can do the investigating. And if it turns out he's innocent or she's innocent, okay, there you go. You know?
You would hope that like you raise a child to not make such a false accusation. Everyone
Yeah.
lies, especially kids, but like lie about like, did you finish your homework? Did you wash the
Yeah,
dishes?
my dog ate it. My dog ate it.
Yeah,
The
you would
dishes, too.
hope that you would you would hope that you raise a human being to not lie about something so serious.
Yeah.
And if my child told me anything like that or alluded to anything, or sometimes when they're too young to even
Register.
articulate,
Yeah.
and like when you hand your kid over to someone, they are screaming, they are terrified.
There's a reason.
You need to pay attention to like their body language and the things they say and the things they do, and like take that shit seriously. I don't care if it's my husband, if it's my brother,
I don't care if it's my child.
if it's my other child. Yeah, I'm gonna
You
take that shit seriously.
I have a friend, and her dad used to do things like that to her for like 6 years. Like, it was crazy. And not only was it like doing it, it was more of a grooming kind of way. Like, oh, it's okay, I'm just showing you how men are supposed to treat you. Da, da, da. Yeah, like super grooming,
Just made my
crazy.
stomach turn.
And like, she was telling me that, and then she was telling me other stories, and I'm just like, what? Like, it's not just the dad, like the brother, the other brother, the older one, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a family thing that's going on here. Like, it's crazy. And the first time something came out, she had some pictures on her phone of herself, and somehow it went around the school, blah, 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 blah. Her mom found out, and her mom asked her about her. And she, she was bawling. She didn't want to tell her mom. And then when she finally told her mom, it was because XYZ, your spouse, asked me for the pictures. And the mom was like, no, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. So the mom obviously asked the person, and they're like, no. Long story short, that went on for like a couple of days, and then the person admitted, okay, yeah, I might have, blah, 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 whatever. Would you believe my lady still let the man in the house?
Yeah, I would believe it, because I've unfortunately seen or heard of it all too often, and it's
disgusting. And like, to have your child in that situation and take sides, I'm not saying children don't lie. Like we said, kids lie. But if you don't know your child, and you feel like your child will lie.
Kids lie, but like not really about shit like that.
Like, that
and if
is
they
crazy.
do, they're fucked up and they need help. But like, either way, it's something that needs to be investigated. You
Yeah,
cannot
exactly.
just be like, oh, you must be lying. Why would you feel like your kid would lie about that? What type
Thank
of
you.
child are you raising that you're just like, yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
lying about something
exactly,
like that?
Exactly.
So like, either way, something's wrong here. There's a problem with you. There's a problem with the kid, or there's a problem with the whole situation.
And to not acknowledge that you have a problem by not believing your child is absolutely crazy to me. Because to this day, like, her mom is still like kind of hush about it, and there's some stuff that are going on, and her mom's like, okay, say this, but don't say this. And I'm like, oh, she doesn't want you to say that because it incriminates her. Now you want to play protector. Yeah, and it's crazy to me. Like, there's some stuff that happened with her brother, and her brother had blamed her and was like, oh, she did XYZ to me while I was sleeping. And her mom called her every name you can think of, and all she could do is cry, because even if I tell you the truth, you don't believe me. Mm-hmm. So who am I to go to if you don't believe me? Yeah. And like, my friend sent me this video actually this morning, because we were talking about something yesterday, and I'm just like, this is a problem, and I don't know why it is people raise children and feel like you can't believe your child in these situations, and understand that, like, your child is not gonna communicate with you. So when your child has attitude talking to you, and you're like, oh, this child is just a brat and this.
When your child turns to you for like, hey, like, this is happening, like, basically saying help me.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck off, essentially.
Why would I ever go to you again? I will,
the trust is broken.
To an extent, respect you as my mother, but I'm not coming to you for anything. So when I'm locked up in my room and you're complaining that all I'm doing is in my room every day, every night, I don't talk to nobody, I walk around like the world. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. Like, what are we talking about here? Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you don't know how to raise children, try not to have them, because there's just already too much fucked up stuff in the world. And the internet is not making it better because now I can see it. And this is why I don't like to go on the internet.
Break the cycle.
Please.
Whether it happened to you or not, hearing this and understanding how many young people get ignored when they are reaching out for help and stuff like this. If you hear it, whether it's your own child, a friend, a niece, a nephew, anyone, take it seriously.
I was talking to my son about it because we were talking about grade 9 and, high school. And I was telling him, like, you're going to encounter a lot of kids. Some of them act up because they've been through certain things. That's not for you to shun them. That's not for you to be like, oh, this guy's a weirdo. Some kids act out in school because at home, their home life is so bad and they don't know what to do. And this is just them just letting it out. Because if they go home, they're in a box. They're trapped inside and outside, emotionally and physically. So, just kind of try and be nice to everyone.
Some people, like, when you go home and you're just like,
yep.
Like, home is where you
feel relaxed.
You take off your bra, you kick off your shoes, you just let it all hang loose. That's your dirty panty over there, so. Huh? Anyways, home is your place to relax, to decompress, to be your true self in your, most authentic form, whether that means you want to be a disgusting slob, whether you want to be neurotic and uptight and do whatever. Like, it's your space to be you. And when you don't feel safe in your own space, I think that's one of the worst things.
For sure.
To have to feel.
Yeah. And like, kids have to understand that, especially in this day and age, because that's how bullying and God forbid, people self-harm and stuff like that, because nowhere is safe for them. So if school is a safe place, then school is a safe place. But like, we all have to be aware that not everybody lives a happy-go-lucky life, and not for everybody, their parents, I was telling him, he can talk to me, he can talk to his mom. He has options, his grandmothers, he has a lot of people he can talk to about anything. But not everybody has that. A lot of people don't have anybody at all. So I just needed him to be aware of that. So, like, it's crazy that, like, I saw this or my friend sent me this, and then a lot of stuff are going on in the world that are just popping up about harassment and sexual and it was like a sign.
Yeah. And we will get to that.
Yeah.
I think before we get to that, we'll hop into a listener question.
Okay.
But yes, Des is definitely doing a little foreshadowing.
What? Can't have nothing nice.
Okay, so before I get into the questions, you guys know the drill. If you have a question, a story, a comment, if you have something to say about something that we've spoken about, you can go to thissquareroom.com/ask, or you can just go to thissquareroom.com. There's a little ask us button. You can write in, you can be anonymous, you can say your name, you can do whatever. We would love to hear from you. So if you have anything that you feel like you want to share or contribute to the podcast, or a crazy story, we love the juice, we love the tea, please, by all means, go to thissquareroom.com and share. So this one is from anonymous, and they said, Des,
oh boy,
I just have to say that Joe won the name game thing. When you guys were doing J. Cole, so this is from a few episodes ago. This is from probably like
4
June.
Yeah.
When you guys were doing J. Cole, she said Jay is heartless, J. Cole.
Jeez. Okay.
which you said didn't count because you said it sounded the same, even though it was a different word. True. Because I said Cole like Coal, not Cole, stupid. But literally right before she said that, you said J Soul like spirit, but Joe started off with saying J Soul as in shoes, which is hypocritical. Just saying. Yeah, Des is hypocrite. Guys, we know this. We know Des is a hypocrite. Love you guys and love the pod, but this was bothering me, so just had to say it.
No, you didn't have to.
Thank
you did not have to say
you.
it. You didn't have to say it. Okay.
It's like we all knew.
Even without that,
won.
You won. Even without that, we knew you won.
You were trying to pretend. No, you didn't win. No, it's okay. But thank you for writing in.
Yeah,
and then we have another one. This one, okay, how do I give a recap and let you know who it is? So I think it's episode 206. It's called Relationship. We had someone write in who is, one of the homies, a longtime listener, and he was telling us a story about his crazy situation with an ex. Remember, he had a trifling friend who was like trying to get with her they were in high school.
From high school. Yeah.
And then after high school, since high school, they were together.
Her parents found out.
Yeah. They got back together. Or sorry, he moved her in. She didn't want to work, didn't want to go to school. She was cheating, lying. She was a little cray-cray. He kept going back and like trying to help her out, but she kept finding ways to like fuck up the relationship until he finally had to cut it off. That's like the brief version. Yeah. But if you guys want to hear the full thing, go to episode 206. But he has written it again. So you named him Simon in the episode. That's not his name, but that's what we're going to call him again. So he says, "Hey guys, it's Simon again. Been a good couple months since I last said anything about me and Zuri. So I'm in a relationship with this chick. We'll call her Kayla. Me and Kayla met at a farmer's market when I went looking for some good types of jam to make mead with."
Bet you found some. Sorry. Okay, go.
Jesus. Me and Kayla, I just read that sentence. I took a liking to her and whatnot, but later on found out she had a kid. Red flag number 1. Why?
Because you start off with that. What do you mean later on found out?
I guess true.
Not start off. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to start off with that.
But early on.
Yeah.
Okay. Still lives with her baby daddy. Number 2.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Yeah, that one's like huge. That one should have been number 1, to be honest.
Yeah, it should have been.
But I guess for context, he had to put that she had the kid first. Yeah. So, and has been in the same line of shitty work, making like $7 an hour since like high school. Not gonna lie, might drop her, but good God, is she fun? Des, you know what I mean?
Yo, I know. The cray ones always have the good.
He didn't say she's crazy.
Man, she crazy. She crazy.
You're just reading between the lines.
You see what I'm saying? Come on. No sane person would still live with their baby dad while trying to talk to somebody else while not mentioning.
To be fair, she cannot move out. She makes $7 an hour.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's probably before
no normal
tax.
person would do that. You're gonna achieve better. You're gonna be like, listen, nah.
Where she makes $7 an hour, is that illegal anymore?
I don't know. There's your answer.
But either way, she can't move out.
And
she can't move out, Simon. She doesn't have money.
That good.
He's like, good God, is she fun? Okay, he said, anywho, Zuri update. I got super petty at some point and told her brother that Josh used his identity on Cash App and on phone calls. Again, guys, if you don't understand or you want more context, go to the listener question, episode 206, called Relationship. I got super petty at some point and told her brother that Josh used his identity on Cash App and on phone calls. Her brother doesn't like Josh at all because guy's an abuser. He took him to court. Josh got like a year worth of jail time and some amount of money for a fine, I think, and community service. About a month after that has happened, I haven't heard anything from anyone in this family up until a couple days ago. There's a lesson I need to learn, and that's not to answer my damn phone every time it rings.
Yep, I
learned
that too.
I got a call from an unknown number. I picked it up because I don't know why. And guess who it was? Zuri. The bitch who drank the rest of my Jameson. I feel you, man. I know you're still mad about that Jameson. I don't blame you. I go, hello? And the first thing she said wasn't an apology, not a, how are you doing? Just straight to the point of, hey,
your help.
Hey, you need to pay child support. What? Des, shut up. Shush. You're an idiot. For context, we tried for a kid at one point really early on, and it didn't happen. Glad it didn't. But I got into it with her, telling her that it's not mine and she needs to contact her baby daddy that's currently in jail. She said it can't be his and yada, yada, yada. So I unblocked her on Facebook and stayed on the phone with her while she sent me pictures. When I tell you I got real mad, I stayed silent. I don't get like mad, but this had me irritated like a Jamaican mother.
Jesus.
The baby was, get this, white. I am mixed with Panamanian, Pacific Islander, some kind of Native American, some kind of Native American, and Jamaican. The only kind of white I have in me is from my Scottish and Welsh side, meaning I am dark, brown hair and eyes. This kid had blue eyes and blonde hair.
We're not doing this.
Doesn't make sense how it was mine. Plus, the kid is like 4 months old. Why wasn't I told about the kid before? And why wasn't I told that you were pregnant? Why wasn't I told about my kid being born if it was mine? No straight answer to any of these questions. Needless to say, she tried to play it off as it being mine and me needing to man up and shit. Hell to the no, it ain't mine. But that's it. I just wanted to tell you guys that little bit. Also, Des, your mother doing that was some bullshit. Hella disrespectful. I do hope you guys can work it out, though.
I don't. Thank you.
Simon, where do we begin?
Yo.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Don't even be mad. Don't even be mad. We know she's on some bullshit. We know she's trying to get to you. Don't even be mad. If it's really bothering your mental about this child,
DNA test.
Mm-hmm. If not, leave it alone. Don't even be mad because we know she does this shit. We came home and the nigga was in our house, in our bed. Like,
you remember?
Yeah, of course I remember. The fuck? No, if you don't get your Jameson ass out of here, don't even be mad. Don't even, whatever.
Yeah, that's wild. But like, I agree. Don't sweat it. She can't answer simple questions. Like, yeah, if it is my kid, why are you just telling me? I didn't know you were pregnant. I didn't know you had the baby. I didn't know anything.
When was the last time
might not even be her damn baby.
Might not even be her baby.
Might be running a damn scam.
You know what I'm saying? Like that girl who was babysitting the kids and said that they were her kids. Do you remember that?
No.
It was all over Instagram. She did a GoFundMe about she's raising 4 kids and she can't, blah, blah. And she raised bare money. Later on, everyone found out she was just babysitting those children. Yeah. Anyways, Simon, relax. You got this. I said, what? He's what? I was listening to his mixes. I'm like, shit. Sound like a fine bottle of Coca-Cola. He said a whole bunch of Northern Pacific. I've never heard that. What is that?
Pacific Islander?
I didn't know people come from there. Jesus Christ. You've never heard places that you're like, oh, people actually live there?
You've never heard of Pacific Islander?
Never in my life. Like, first time. Boop. Stamp it. I don't even know what they look like.
Isn't The Rock Pacific Islander?
I don't know. Nigga looks like Hawaii.
He looks like Hawaii.
You heard what I said.
All of Hawaii.
You don't see how big he is? Nigga looks like Hawaii. Hawaii. Simon, yeah, don't sweat it. But that bitch. Actually, don't have sex with her. But let's go back to the baby moms. Jeez. I know it's fire. I know it's fire. You know what I'm saying? I know she know what she doing and she do it well. Don't bring it to your house though, because she's gonna get comfortable. She's gonna want to stay. Oh, you already brought it to your house. You live alone.
Oh, okay.
You live alone then.
The Rock, his mom is Samoan.
No,
it's actually not how you say it. It's like Samoan or something like that.
See, like
It's not
whoever
Samoan.
hears of these things.
But yes, Samoan is how white people say it.
Oh, okay, Samoan. She's Samoan. Got it.
But that's not how it's said.
I'm white. Okay.
Bitch, you.
You don't see Simon had blonde hair, blue eye, baby.
I can't.
Why can't I be white?
What his
background?
His dad. Oh, Black Nova Scotian.
He's Scotian.
Black
That I knew.
Nova Scotian. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, but yeah, see, I know that.
Yeah.
Samoa is considered one of the Pacific Islands. So
I didn't know that. I don't know nothing about geography.
oh, you don't know nothing about nothing.
Facts. I know that he's getting some pussy. I'm happy for you.
Well, he said he might drop the girl. So
Man, he ain't
ain't
gonna
doing
drop
shit.
it. He ain't gonna drop it.
He ain't doing shit.
Unless she does some crazy shit, then he'd be like, all right, I gotta stop. But it's gonna take a lot for him to stop. Get out of here.
Oh, you think she got that kid in the first place,
Come on
Simon?
now.
Come on.
Why you think the baby dad ain't kick her out yet? Shit. Same reason
But
why.
actually, no. But like, you don't.
But what?
I hope she's not still fucking the baby daddy.
She's still fucking the big. She's still
okay. Don't catch feelings, because that's messy. That's messy if it's like more than fun.
Buddy, you went for jam. You got jammed. Don't get jammed up. Oh.
I hate it, but I kind of love it.
That sounded good.
No, it was stupid, but it sounded like you were saying
It sounded
some
good.
shit.
I was saying some shit. Don't
You
get jabbed
weren't-
up, buddy.
You weren't saying anything. Yeah.
That was good. I like that. I
Yeah.
like your update. Thank you.
Yeah. Happy that you were in a good place. If it's really bothering you, simple DNA test will don't give that bitch any money unless you get a DNA test.
Any attention. Period.
Because realistically, she has proven to you too many times that she is untrustworthy and
Yep.
unreliable.
Yep.
So we're not gonna
We're not doing that.
continue to play into that.
Oh shit.
What?
She was going through some shit too. Before the listener question, what we're talking about? Yeah, we found out she was going through some shit too.
Who? What are you talking about?
Zuri.
Okay.
Where her dad?
Suri and her dad. What are you talking about?
Go back to episode 206, Joe. Her dad used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said like we got an update from
No.
her. or
I was
something.
saying like, oh yeah, speaking of that, look at this girl. Now, look at her life now. Look at her life now. Look what daddy did. See, this is why I can tell girls, don't be calling me daddy. That's weird. It's weird.
You don't like that?
I hate that.
I feel like I could see you like
We talked about it. Remember, I like sir. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. Let me stop before
now
I turn
that I have
myself
British
on.
family, I find that very offensive.
I almost spat all over this mic. That's so funny.
You always spit all
Yeah,
over the
always
mic,
do.
so that's not anything different.
That's funny.
No, I take offense to that, so don't.
Okay.
Sir.
Master. Is that
I
one?
don't. I'm trying to think of like what I would like being called.
I don't think anything consistent. I think you'd like somebody to mix it up.
Well, depends on because then you mix it up and you give me the
yeah.
ick, and then I'm out of it.
Yeah,
Then it's
that's
like,
true.
oh god.
Never again. Yeah.
Like, I've been called things like I don't know, like normal like pet names. You know what I hate when people jump in with the pet names. Like you just met me, you're introducing yourself to me like, hi princess. Who the?
Jeez.
No,
Trying to upgrade to queen.
no, because to me, I don't trust you off the bat. I don't trust you off the bat when you do that stuff.
But what if they nickname you like something stupid you did? Like what if they
I
call
don't
you like
do stupid
lipstick
things.
because you drank from that straw and every time you drink you always leave your lipstick everywhere?
It was also because I put lip gloss on. So
Can't ask a simple question. You see what I'm saying? What if they come up with a nickname that's not cute, but it's just a nickname?
it doesn't need to be cute, but if it's stupid, it's stupid. There's like not cute nicknames, but like it's not stupid either. Like you're like, okay, I have nicknames that like are not cute that people call me, but like you're
Stupid?
like, yeah. No,
No, that's not one of them.
no.
Oh.
No one calls me that. I think you're mistaking
Oh.
me for you, buddy.
Oh, I'm white.
Yeah, stupid. That statement in itself, while you're sitting there, black as
Black
all hell.
as hell. Pepto Bismol shirt on and all.
Seriously, looking like a bottle of spoiled Pepto. How you gonna be the Pepto and the diarrhea at the same time?
Joe, can we get to the question of the day or something? Because that was crazy. That was crazy.
That was
you
wild.
That hurts my feelings.
But that's like
at
when
camp, the kid
I was
asked
gonna
me
say
when
that's like when kids are like, "Why is your skin poo colored?"
a kid at camp asked
It's like,
me
"Why is your skin transparent?"
stupid. I was so mad, but I couldn't even show that I was mad because I know he didn't mean any harm by
Hey,
it.
you opened the door by saying Pepto, and I said spoiled Pepto, but I don't think it would turn brown.
But the diarrhea part didn't help.
Well, but you opened the door.
You
Pepto,
didn't need- I
nausea,
know,
heartburn,
I know.
indigestion,
We know.
upset stomach. Des. Anyways,
Question
thank
of
you
the day?
for writing in. If anyone else has a question, a story, if you are like Simon, you have a juicy story to share, go to thisgirlroom.com. We would love to read it, love to share. Like, just as nosy as we are, those of you who listen are
Oh, for
equally as
sure.
nosy.
For
So
sure.
if you guys want to share a story, we'd love to hear it, or a question or anything like that. Thisgirlroom.com.
Okay. So I you know what Core's Digest is? Yeah, I've talked about it before. So it's, I guess, a website that apparently I signed up for to get these reports and just random questions that people of the world
I
ask.
get emails from them too. I swear
I don't
never
even know.
signed
I
up.
don't know.
I think you
don't.
look up like a question one time and you click on their link and then they're
and
just
then that's
like,
it from that.
they got you for life.
Okay, that makes sense. So there's two questions that I found really funny, right? The second one wasn't funny. First one is it normal for my mom to walk around the house in a thong? Now, you see how you made up your face? That's how I made up my face. But then you have to think, what is the word normal? What's normal for you isn't normal for me. It depends on your household.
Yes, I think they just mean normal for a parent-child relationship to see full cheeks all day, every day.
That's what I thought, because I made up my face too. Then the person with the most answers, because people like and comment, and this is the answer that's at the top, is I think it's very normal. Well, it was really common at my house. And I was like, I'm sorry.
911?
You like, please, I don't know what normal is, but
It's like, is it normal for my dad to be walking around in a jock strap all the time?
you see what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Why is that even a question? I can understand if like a kid is writing this, like, you know, or you grow up, you're in your 20s and you're like, yo, I found out other people don't do this.
It's appropriate to be naked in front of your kids when they're little because they want to always be up under you.
Yeah.
You can't go to the bathroom without them popping in. Like, sometimes if you're home alone and you got a shower, you bring the little baby in their thing and put it in the bathroom. Like, when they're young, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Of age to know what is what, no.
I think, like, once they start hitting, I mean, I'm not a parent, you are, but I feel like roughly around, like, 5 and up, like, they don't need to be in the bathroom with you.
Not at all. Less than 5.
But some of them, if it's like a single parent, they're very close with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
I can
they'll
understand.
still come in the bathroom and stuff
like that. Yeah, Mom,
that.
I need this, I need that.
But once you hit 7, you're too damn old.
Too damn old.
Anything.
Breasts, anything. There's times where I was older where
unless she's popping them out to breastfeed a younger
for sure.
child.
Yeah, that's different for sure.
But just to be like, unless you guys are a nudist family, then
by all means.
But if you're not,
there's been times where, like, when I was in high school, like, you know when you're a kid, you're more polite than I am. I give a quick knock and then I open the door because I just expect you to be laying there because all you ever do is lay in your bed. But there's times where I've knocked and, like, I've opened the door and my mom has a bathroom in her room and, like, she'll be coming out the bathroom and I'll be like, and then I just quickly close the door and ask what I need to ask through the door. But there's people who it's normal for them, like, if they see that, they're just like, oh, well, Mom, I just wanted to know that. And I'm like, your mom's naked, bro.
Yes, I'm a knock and wait for an answer.
I know, you're more
but
polite.
Also, my mom and I, like, it wouldn't freak me out, but that's also, like, 2 women.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if I see nope.
I would throw myself off the tallest building.
This exact building, gone.
No, it's not tall enough. I want to make sure there's no chance of survival.
Okay, that was the first one I saw. I just wanted to know if that was normal. If you're like, well, yeah.
To each his own, but not for me, honey. Nope.
Okay, now this is the one that, okay, anyways. So my husband still runs the bath for his 13-year-old daughter. I tell him that he's way too old to be doing that for her. He says he's just trying to be a good dad. Am I wrong for thinking this is abnormal? Now, I read that, and in my head, I was like, he's running the bath. But then I sat and I thought about all the other stories I've heard of things. Now, for me, is that abnormal for him to run the bath? No.
Running a bath, no.
However, for you to ask this question, that means you might think there are other situations that are also inappropriate. This is not a singular event. You might be writing about a singular event, but it's not. There's something else that's up, and this is the one that you're like, this is strange.
Okay, fair, but we cannot make those assumptions.
You're right. Obviously, I'm making those assumptions based off of everything out here.
Right to lock up this man.
Lock him up.
No, that was the last episode. We're not doing that anymore.
You're right.
You're about to take out the gavel.
Keys gone. The keys gone. We already threw it away.
No. Yeah, it's with your mother. No. If we're just talking about running a bath.
No.
You could do it for a 5-year-old, for your 50-year-old mother, for your spouse. Running a bath, putting the bubbles and,
whatever they
water.
like.
It's just a nice gesture of, like, care and whatever. If he's there scrub-a-dub-dubbing her down.
Yeah. Yeah. Or she's in the bathroom and, she's getting undressed and he's still in there. Oh, is this water good?
Right.
That's when it becomes.
can get inappropriate,
yeah.
but just simply running the bath,
No,
not at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
You
then
raise a
obviously
good
my brain
point
ran
as
with
to
it.
like, you know,
Writing about it.
Right. Like what would prompt you? Maybe there's something more, but if we don't know.
We don't know. You're right. I always do that. Because I know, I don't believe that people ask random questions. And how do I know that? Because I have a lot of friends who don't ask random questions. You're one of those friends, Joe.
That don't ask random
Oh,
questions?
God, no. Like, if it's something that you want to know, you'll ask questions with intent.
Yes and no. Because there's times when like things just come off the top and you're like, oh, da-da-da-da, like out of curiosity. But there are also times when you're sitting on things and you're like, you know what, let me ask. Because now it's not sitting right with me.
This seems more than just a random.
I agree with you.
Like
But,
one day you're on
over
court
here
and you're
looking
like,
at
oh.
me like,
No,
but
because I know
there
you.
are
When you
times
want answers to things, you're very like, I'm asking this, and this in this order, in this way. You see how you said this, but 2 minutes ago when I asked you this question, it was You're very good like that. It's not a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's not.
But no, it's funny because like when something is really bothering me, I wish it may come off like very like I'm asking this, and this. But in my head, I'm like, I cannot hold it in anymore. So I need to ask this, and this. But it's not like a premeditated thing.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? But like,
It seems like it is. It seems very structured.
but that's
Me,
just,
I ask one question and that's it.
that's just how I communicate.
Oh, that's good.
Because from past trauma, if I don't communicate in a very like direct
Particular way, yeah.
then like
bullshit.
yeah. So it's like
Bullshit. Then your husband's running bathwaters.
I just communicate very direct personally. But yeah, no, I don't think anything's wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Okay, while we're on the topic of what may or may not be inappropriate, where's my phone? We have to talk about Lizzo. We have to. And if you guys, oh, sorry, I opened up my phone to
Porn.
Dwayne Johnson. No, not you. All right. If you don't know,
Now you know.
Lizzo is in the news as of last week because she has been accused of some things.
Yep.
3 of her former dancers have filed a lawsuit against her. And here are some of the accusations. So she's accused of overworking her dancers and making the group re-audition in an excruciating 12-hour rehearsal.
Jesus Christ.
Those that she was dissatisfied with would be fired and sent home.
Oh, yeah.
She was accused of firing a dancer for challenging her claim that the group was drinking before performances. So that's like someone being like, Des, you were drinking. And I'm like, no, he wasn't. They're like,
Fire him.
Yeah.
Like Cusco. Emperor's New Groove.
Sure.
Okay.
She was accused of making a thinly veiled comment relating to a dancer's weight gain.
Yikes.
And later firing her for recording a meeting while suffering an eye condition. So I guess she recorded it so she
can watch it again later.
Right. And then also like the big thing is people are like commenting on someone's weight. Lizzo? Like Lizzo is the body positivity, like the queen, the spokesperson. When you think of a celebrity right now who is all about body positivity, if Lizzo is not one of the first, if not the first person that you think of, you're living under a rock.
Yep.
So for like that's huge for her to be accused of this.
I believe it.
Hold on. We gonna get there, Bubba. Okay. Lizzo is accused of coercing a dancer into touching a woman's breast at a strip club despite the dancer opposing. And she's accused of inviting her dancers to a nude cabaret bar without disclosing the specifics of the performance. So they didn't know they were about to see it all. Now, her dance captain, Charlene Quigley, is also being sued in this lawsuit. Charlene is accused of trying to convert the dancers to her religion. She's accused of scolding the dancers for having premarital sex. She's accused of unwarrantedly discussing masturbation and sexual fantasies with the group. And I'm like, where is the Lord right now? But whatever. Yeah, so it's 3 former dancers. And the last accusation, you heard of this one.
This was the first one I heard of.
What are you
I
looking
thought you were
around?
getting the gavel so we can beat it.
No. Lizzo was accused of
Banana?
making her dancers eat a banana out of the coochie cat of some sex workers in Amsterdam.
Jesus Christ.
Now, the specifications, I don't know. Like, was the banana inserted with the peel on? Was it inserted
a condom
halfway
on?
and then peeled and then they ate it? Like, you know? Was it a fully naked banana?
And you had to eat it out the coochie?
The details are yet to
I
be
hope
uncovered.
we find out. I really want to know. Either way, that's traumatizing.
This will come back into play in a moment.
That's racist. I don't like that.
You know what's racist? I'm so sorry, y'all. Side note, you know why I have this banana and I have so many? So I placed an order with Instacart for my groceries a couple of days ago. Now, when like a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I first placed an Instacart order, I ordered, you know, when I did the bananas, I did one. And I got one banana.
Yeah, that's what they do. I realized that too.
Yeah, so I learned. So this time, so what I always do, I put in the number. They sell it by the banana, not by the bunch.
Yeah.
I did one thing. It was one
One
bunch.
bunch. That's what I thought too.
So for years now, every time I order an Instacart, I put in the number bananas. So I put in 6.
This guy came with 6 bunches of bananas. Jesus
I
Christ.
had like 35, 40 bananas.
Oh my
I was giving them
God.
away. I still have a bunch. Like, don't.
There's no winning.
And then you know what I said? I'm like, if he wasn't black as well, I would think this is racist.
I would think so too. I would honestly
Like, here are
think
your bananas,
so.
you fucking monkey. Like,
There's a guy at my work who at his old job, he was a manager, and like it was a lot of racial stuff going on. And he said there are days where he'd come to work and there's a banana on his desk. This ain't no apple. This ain't no apple.
an apple a day keeps a doctor away. I don't know what a banana a day does.
I don't want to know.
Someone's gonna catch a charge. But yeah, what are your thoughts on?
I'm not gonna lie. I believe it. I believe that when you hold a certain image in public, especially the one that Lizzo is holding, like you said, body positivity and stuff like that, I feel like that's a lot of pressure. And
But she's not a skinny girl talking about
No,
body
for sure,
positivity.
because she
So
can't
how
be.
are you
Well,
shaming
not can't be.
someone for? I mean, she lives a healthy lifestyle. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure she's
yeah.
a vegan. She exercises. She is the weight she is, and I think Lizzo is gorgeous, right? However, how are you gonna shame someone for being the same, like, or similar body size, body type to you?
Hey man, maybe she wanted her dancers to be specifically this.
Well, so that's the thing. I think it's like she hired some plus size dancers, but
For a
like,
reason.
but it's like you can't gain weight.
Yeah, you are this weight, and this is why I hired you. So if that's the extent, like I can kind of understand that. I kind of agree with the videotaping thing. Like if we're having a meeting and you didn't discuss with me that you need to videotape this meeting, what are you doing? This is a private meeting. I don't know if you're going to my competitors or whoever and showing them whatever, you know, there's certain business aspects of it that I can understand. The strip club thing and touching the breasts, you're being sensitive. You're at a strip club. I want you to have fun. Come, give it a slap, you know? I don't mean no harm by it unless she was like, touch the fucking titty. Sorry, big mouth. Yeah, so unless it was like that, I can understand. Lizzo just wanted you to have fun. The nude thing, I don't know, maybe she felt like that'd be fun. I think that's super inappropriate. Like at the end of the day, even though like I think with a lot of dancers and I guess the performer, well, they're all performing, but I think the backup dancers and stuff, they create a bond, like Spice and her dancers. They seem like they have a bond, not just work and that's it. So maybe that's kind of what Lizzo was going for.
Here's the thing.
Except for the banana thing. That's false.
I was like, at first I was like, okay, the accusations, some are more serious than others, but
For
they're
sure.
all to be taken pretty seriously.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you can't just jump to like, Lizzo's guilty. But since then, other dancers who are not
Have
in
come
this
forward.
lawsuit have come forward.
For sure.
Directors, and people that have worked on her documentary have come forward. Like it's weird that people are just like, no, I've worked with Lizzo. She really is an asshole, or I can share some of these experiences. I had to leave this toxic environment. A girl on TikTok, Lizzo's current man cheated on his girlfriend of 10 years to be with Lizzo.
Oh, nice. Sharing is caring.
So it just seems like, there's a not nice pattern.
Mm-hmm. Very not nice.
People are saying that she's just, not really the best person. So it's...
I could see that. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. I don't know. She did release a statement a couple days later saying that she didn't take any accountability. She just said that she's disappointed that she's being like accused of these things, and she would never like fat shame. She obviously didn't address the bananas or anything like that. No. It was a very like PR statement, but I guess we're just gonna have to see.
I really want to know the banana thing for real. That's the one that's killed me the most.
Okay, well, I want to know.
How
do you open your bananas? Do you open your bananas from here or from here?
I used to open it from that.
From like the
until
stem.
I was told that we open it wrong.
Because monkeys open it from the so you're really giving in to the white man.
I have to.
Okay, so I'll do my camera. The way I have opened bananas for years.
Oh my God, like it's a plant.
So when I was a kid, especially when the banana starts to get soft, when you try to break the stem and it like mushes in, and I would hate that. And I don't think I ever tried it from this way. I was like, so innovative. The way I open bananas is I will cut each end off.
Look how much time this takes.
No, I'm just trying not to cut the table. It's actually quite fast. And then this is where I was told it's kind of like serial killery. I like to, from tip to tail, slice it open, very like thin, so I don't actually cut the banana. And then I peel it completely open, and I eat it naked. And that's how I eat a banana. But I obviously have to peel off all these little like nasties. These fucking strings, honestly.
You hate it?
They're why? They're so gross. They're so disgusting. I will sit here for 5 minutes peeling these off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But that's how I eat a banana. I don't eat a banana sexy, don't worry.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I was like, don't say anything, Tess. Just let it happen.
Nope.
Oh, what's this?
Why'd you have to say... You didn't have to put the whole thing in your mouth. Des.
What? It was a good banana.
You're like moaning in the people's ear.
That was really good.
Also, you just ate half a banana in one bite. That's disgusting.
You want me to do the whole banana?
Yeah, you're going to deep throat it? I look down. Someone else wants a piece of the banana.
Oh, boy.
Okay, we're going to do our question of the day.
Yes, ma'am.
It is... Okay, so we have to dare each other to do something out of the other person's comfort zone in the next week.
Eat that banana sexy. You have a week to figure it out. On camera. Sexy, eat the banana on camera. I just dared you. There you go. Not even have to think too hard.
All the bananas I have are going to be
I'll get
rotten by next... You're going to get one.
I'll get one.
Okay. I dare you to call back 3 people that you haven't... that you've been meaning to call.
Why would you do that? I don't like that.
Fuck around and find out.
I don't like that. Because I can think of 10. People have been calling me for the longest time, and I just... Okay, 3. Okay, no problem. I can do 3. And this is for next week?
Within the next week. So you don't have to do all 3 calls in one day, knowing you're going to leave it to the last minute.
I am definitely going to leave it to on camera so you guys know it's authentic.
No, we're not going to make these calls on camera.
Thank God.
But you do need proof. Jesus. Like, I want to see the receipts of the phone calls.
And how long they were. Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. I can do that. But you got to sexy eat a banana on camera. Just so we're clear about the camera thing.
Anyways, that brings us to the end of our episode. Why would you tell me to do that?
Because what do you say? I don't even that sexy. Don't worry. Okay, let's find out. Let's fuck around and find out.
I think people think because I'm like, ooh, let me
Peel it. Ooh, I don't like the string.
No, and then I.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
That's what? I don't eat bananas sexy.
Yeah, well, you're about to. You have all week to practice. You have a lot of bananas to practice on.
I actually might end up in the hospital from a potassium overload.
That would be no. That's not. Don't say that.
You want me to practice every day fucking eating bananas sexy for the next week.
Lizzo.
And I don't like the... Okay. No. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, Des. But you want to call me Lizzo. You know what? We're going to cut the cameras as I whoop his ass behind the scenes. No, but seriously, I would like for you guys to follow us on our social media, podcast, TikTok, This Square Room, Instagram, This Square Room, Twitter, if you can't tell, it's This Square Room on everything.
I was like, yeah, okay.
But I was trying to like think like what specific social media we have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's This Square Room on everything. Of course, our website is thissquareroom.com. If you guys want to write in, share a story, question, you guys know the drill. You can find me at Jonel Wilson on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me only on Instagram at DesiD18.
Oh, actually, I also lied. Look at me just lying. It's not Instagram and TikTok. It's Instagram, and then on TikTok, it's Jonel.Wilson.
Yikes. Look at this liar.
I'm pretty sure. But, like, how many Jonels are there? Like, you can type my name in, I'm sure.
That's why your cousin found you.
Well, also because I've shared my name on 23andMe with anyone who has a DNA match with
makes
me.
sense. That makes a lot of sense.
But, yes, there aren't many Jonels. So, like, finding me on Instagram,
Yeah.
and that is my Instagram name,
Yeah.
at Jonel Wilson. But she knew my name because I authorized 23andMe to...
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next Tuesday.